guys, my name's Ysaura Christine. If you're new here, welcome, and welcome especially to Vlogmas Day 6. We are halfway done with Vlogmas, almost to Christmas. I'm actually even more excited for today's video because I'm going to be recreating Jaclyn Hill's black and purple edgy holiday look that she filmed 3 years ago already. And I'm actually going to link the video down below. That way, if you guys haven't seen it, you'll see kind of where I got this look from. I think I did a really good job on recreating it. Obviously not as good as Jaclyn Hill because she is the queen at makeup, but I tried my very hardest. All in all, it looks pretty much the same, and I'm actually really proud of how it turned out. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to see how I created this look, go ahead and just keep watching. Alrighty, so we're going to start off by going in with some tape. We're going to use this to put it at the very bottom lash line of our eyes, kind of at the corner to make sure that the eyeshadow is even on both sides. And I actually got this technique from Jaclyn Hill on the very video that I am recreating. So what she did was put the tape on the back of her hand a few times and ripped it off just a few times to make sure that when you do take it off after you're done with your eye look, that it just basically doesn't hurt. After the tape is on, make sure that it is even, which mine are, yay. So for this eye look, I actually used 4 different palettes, which I'll give you the names as we go along in the video. To start off, I'm going to take my Morphe R35 brush and use the Revlon Not Just Nudes palette. Unfortunately, there aren't names for the shadows in the palette, but I'm going to be starting off with this lavender shade as my base. Using windshield wiper motions, I put it just above my crease right below my brow. Next, I used a dark purple shade right below that lavender shade in the palette, and I put it right on top of my base, still using windshield wiper motions and focusing on the crevice between my nose and my eye. Next, I grabbed Rockstar in the Bling Boss palette by Morphe x Jaclyn Hill. Then I took the IBY Beauty packing brush, and I packed the shade onto my outer V of my eye, into the crease, and on the line of the tape. Unfortunately, though, my phone felt the need to turn off at that point, so I didn't record it, but this is how it turned out so far. From the Life's a Drag palette by Lunar Beauty, I took Shady, that black shade, and grabbed the shadow brush from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. I took the flat end of the brush and went right along the edge of the tape over to the lid of my eye and eventually into my crease. After that, I would pack the black basically 3/4 into the lid of my eye as well, almost like a cut crease. Grabbing a clean AVH shadow brush, I'm going to dip into the Bling Boss palette again with Rockstar, and I'm just taking the shade into the crease to blend it into the black. And the one thing I love about having the tape there is that you can be as messy as you really want to be, and it'll still come out as precise as possible. Next, I'm taking the NYX glitter primer and just putting a dot of it on the back of my hand. I'm going to take my finger and put it from the inner corner of my eye onto halfway through my lid. From the Beauty with an Edge by Urban Decay palette, I'm taking the shade Spandex and putting that right on top of the glitter primer on my lid. And I am just using my finger for this because I feel it's just the best way to apply glitter onto your eye. Once both eyes are done, I'm going to go back in with the AVH shadow brush, the flat end, and take the color Shady, the black shade, and define the edges a little bit more where the tape is at. Thanks to Jaclyn Hill's technique with the tape, we're going to go ahead and finally take it off. And it doesn't hurt, thank God, but we can definitely see how defined the eyeshadow looks now. So now I'm just taking a powder brush and taking off any extra fallout from the eyeshadow. And then I'm going to go ahead and start my base makeup with eyebrows using City Color Bold Brow. And I'm just using an Ulta eyebrow brush. I'm just rushing through eyebrows because I'm sure you guys have seen how I do them already. And now they're both done. Woo! For foundation today, I'm going to be taking my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow in the shade 207 Sand Beige. Seriously, foundation takes so long. I can't even. It's all about the blend. But now I'm going to take the Infallible Pro Glow Concealer, and this is going to be in the shade 01 Classic Ivory. Just put it right under the eyes. I usually do about 4 or 5 lines. I honestly don't put concealer anywhere else. I know a lot of people put it on like their forehead, their nose, or their like chin, but I just do under my eye. So next I'm taking my Milani Conceal and Perfect powder, and it's in the shade 02 Nude. This is kind of what I use to set my concealer. I don't like to bake just because I have such dry skin, and this is a lot more smooth for me. Next I'm taking Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Light Medium. And I'm just going to apply this to my cheeks in the middle where that kind of natural contour is. I'm also going to apply it on my forehead. Make sure to do it as close to your hairline as possible. And I'm also going to do the sides of my nose just to lightly contour that, even though it's not like a real contour. It still gives that effect. And I'm also using the Morphe M177 brush. Next, I'm going to take the 24 Karat Skin Frost palette by Jeffree Star. And I'm going to take both Sarcophagus and Legendary. And I'm using the SL Miss Glam L36 highlight brush for this. I'm going to apply on the top of my cheekbone first a layer of Legendary on both sides. After that, I'm going to top it with Sarcophagus. The layering of the two highlights just makes for a brighter highlight for it to pop a lot more. We also can't forget to highlight the nose, the bridge of the nose, and my cupid's bow. So I'm going to take the Luxie 140 Detailed Tapered Blender brush, and I'm going to highlight my brow bone with Sarcophagus from the 24 Karat palette. Going back in with the Bling Boss palette using the shade Rockstar, I'm going to use the number 221 Eye Smudger brush from IT Cosmetics. And I'm going to pack that on my bottom lash line. And going back in with the same brush we used to blend the black shade, I'm going to blend out my bottom lash line with Rockstar and the black together. Taking the shade Bling Bling in the Bling Boss palette, I'm going to use that Luxie 140 brush to highlight my inner corner. Finally, onto lips, I'm taking Androgyny by Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and I'm going to first put that on, and then I'm going to go ahead and grab the Tarte lip gloss and put it just in the center of my bottom lip, and then I'm going to put it in the center of the top of my lip and rub them together. Alrighty guys, so that's the end of my video. I hope you guys really liked it. Like I said, I tried my very hardest to stay with the same things that Jaclyn Hill used. And again, I'm very proud with how this turned out. So I will see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 7. Bye guys.